What's up, water signs? Thank you for joining me for your September zodiac reading. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Keita. Thank you for joining. Stay tuned. Got a whole lot going on. Make sure you tap in with me on my social media platforms, as well as at my website. It's herquestmajesty.com. This month, doing something a little different where we're tapping into the energies for the elements, for all four of the elements. And so, water signs, here we are, and I have pulled the tarot. I've cleansed the energy with my new energy clearing spray, which will be available on my website soon. And the message that is coming forward is one of empowerment. Y'all been going through it. And when I tell y'all, by y'all, I mean us, because I have a lot of water in my chart, so I get it. We are really being called to face where we have been investing our time, our energy, our love into heartbreaking situations. You know, we were hoping to yield better fruit, and instead we yielded some hard lessons. But I, in my personal experience, have always found that within those hard lessons, it's just a matter of perspective that you will find, of a change of perspective that you will find a valuable blessing. And the blessing comes from walking away from those situations. We have the Seven of Pentacles here, letting me know that, yeah, you've invested your time and your energy into some things that were not fruitful. This guy here, he is putting his energy towards this crop, and he's waiting on it to yield fruit, or waiting to reap the benefit of the seeds that he's sown. But in this very next image here, we have a heart that's being pulled in every direction. And this woman here, she's in agony. She's hurt. She's heartbroken. And that tells me that the fruit that he reaped was not as fruitful as he thought it would be. He's actually quite disappointed. And because he's disappointed, he's using his now feminine energy to walk away with the Eight of Cups. This woman here, she's moving toward the light of the sun. She's moving toward her higher calling. She's moving toward more vibrational, high vibrational energy. She's leading with love and moving away from the depths of this emotional energy here that no longer serves her. At the top of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Protect your peace. Whatever this shit here was that you were investing in that turned out to not be worth the investment, protect your peace against it. And going forward, use the wisdom that you learned from that situation to guard yourself against those things that will try to come to you and knock you off of your pedestal, knock you off of your throne, knock you off of your platform. You see these energies here with the Seven of Wands of all colors are coming at her, but she's at peace. She's gone within. She's in a meditative state, and she has this white bubble of energy around her. She's surrounded by white light, and she's bothered. And that is the energy that we are needing to embody as we move forward in the month of September. Don't let nothing and nobody knock you off your pedestal with their low vibrational energy, with their unhealthy habits, with their trauma and drama. Don't let people project their insecurities onto you, because trust, when you elevate enough to walk away from what no longer serves you, there'll be more things to come to try to knock you off of that high vibrational energy that you're now in, or out of that high vibrational energy that you're now in. But you are to not only be like her, but to be fun and adventurous like the Knight of Wands, honey. Step out and have fun like the stallion that you are. Move to the beat of your own drum. Let your freak flag fly. You don't owe nobody nothing. Celebrate that you've done the work to get to the point where you're able to recognize and move away from low vibrational energies. Live your best life in this Knight of Wands energy, because that is exactly what you're being called to do, and what that experience that you had that was low vibrational or no longer serves you or didn't yield fruit was meant to bring. So it wasn't a loss after all. I'm looking for my, okay. I'm looking for my oracle cards I wanted to use to clarify this reading, because we're going to clarify with the wisdom of the hidden realms. As we move towards October, the veil is getting thinner and thinner. And October 31st, Halloween, or Hallows Eve, it's said to be the day where the veil is the thinnest. So Spirit, what message do you have for the water sign collective to clarify the message that has already come forth for them for the month of September, Spirit? What message do you have for the water sign collective at this time? So I'm clear and cut, because we got one card and it fell on top of this heartbreak. The Hawk Prince. Spirit communication, paying attention, represented by the number 11, because you're mastering how to identify these heartbreaking, low vibrational entities, these things that no longer serve you. You're receiving spirit communication about those who no longer or never had your best interest in mind. Pay attention to the red flags. If you're seeing hawks, that is very much a synchronicity that there's some spirit communication trying to come through to you to get you to see things from a higher perspective. And there may very well be some people or some things or even some habits within you that are no longer in alignment with where you're being led. They're no longer in alignment. That's what's keeping you from being in this Knight of Wands energy. But in September, it's all coming to a boil if it hasn't already. At the top of the deck, we have the Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life, abundance. I told you, represented by the number 32. 32 breaking down to a 5, represent change and conflict, because a lot of times the chaos that we experience in our lives, those things that disappoint us, those people that disappoint us, they actually lead us to our most joyful times. Once we get out of that pain and the sorrowful state and the disappointment, the sun shines once again, and we're able to have fun and have joy and celebrate life. So allow that sun energy to help you heal. Get out and have some fun like the Knight of Wands, because at the bottom of the deck is the word Lord. Communication, praise, dishonesty, represented by the number 43. Mind your words. Master your ability to say what you mean and mean what you say. Make sure that you're communicating effectively. And it's not your own doing that has brought that type of energy into your sphere. Communicate effectively, which means you're needing to listen and to speak. Work with your throat chakra. Make sure that you are working with some blue crystals like blue kyanite or lapis lazuli, which is what I have here. I love to work with lapis lazuli. Hopefully you guys can see that. Not sure what the angle what the camera is picking up right now, but I love lapis lazuli. It's great for speaking your truth and expressing yourself and communicating, or someone may be coming in to speak to you about this energy here. But whatever the case, you are to be in the highest of integrity. Hold your head high and let nobody knock you off, as we say in the hood, knock you off your square. Don't let them trick you out your spot with that low vibrational energy. So water signs, I hope that this message found you well. If it did not find you well, I hope that it leaves you well. If you're wanting to tap in and receive a personal reading from me, you can book with me on my website at turquoisemajesty.com, as well as subscribe to receive more information from me. Like I said, I'm going to be getting out into the community more. I have some vendor events set up over the next few months. And so in order to receive that information, you're going to need to stay tapped in, subscribe to the channel and whatnot. And yeah, there'll be more readings just like this coming forward. So stay tuned. Peace.